Could Sweida finally see a return to calm? Convoys of government forces were pulling out of the southern Syrian city on Wednesday night. Deep in the Druze heartland, fighting ripped through Sweida starting on Monday, with local militias battling both Bedouin tribesmen after an outbreak of tit-for-tat violence and the government forces sent in to restore order. Those regulars, however, were accused of joining forces with Bedouin combatants and attacking the Druze inhabitants. On top of reports of executions and other abuses, it reinforced deep-seated Druze mistrust of the Islamist authorities who took over the country late last year. With tattered ceasefires stillborn, even Israel, with a sizable Druze population of its own, became involved. It struck Syrian forces in and around Sweida in an effort not just to protect the Druze, but ensure the regular Syrian forces it sees as little more than extremists are unable to gain a toehold near its borders and Syrian territory it occupies. As such, Israel extended airstrikes to Damascus on Wednesday, hitting both the Syrian Defense Ministry and a military target near the presidential palace. A major sign of the escalation against the country's Islamist authorities. It may yet prove to be their greatest challenge since they ousted Bashar al-Assad late last year.
The Syrian government does not control all armed groups inside Syria, and there is fragmentation in the command and control, and many of the fighters want to commit violations and revenge against many of Syria's minorities. Worst case scenario is total fragmentation inside Syria and the collapse of the legitimacy of the current government.
The question now is whether or not interim leader al-Sharaa can prove he can unite Syria and protect all its minorities, and if those same minorities trust him and his government enough to do so.